Heyo! Just give me a second. Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Give me a sec. Gotta double check and triple check everything. Make sure there's no technical difficulties. Ah! Okay. Bada bing and bada boom. Okay. Yo! Hey, hi! Welcome in, y'all. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. Happy Friday. I know I've been having a great time. I hope your weekend is splendid, okay? So, today we're going to be talking about a very, funny, weird kind of topic of just how the heck do you build a dragon and dragon designs in general in fiction and things like that. Let me just fire this up. Bap. Boom. Okay, sick. Okay. And yeah, so basically, I decided to build a dragon in Minecraft, and a few people asked me on Twitter and on Discord exactly how did I make a dragon. It looks cool, but as I was building it, it took a lot of effort into building it and things like that, and people asked me questions of how I got it done. Basically, with Axiom and a lot of shaping, and a lot of polishing. I had no idea what pose I wanted to have a dragon in. I had no idea of dragon styles. This was also my first ever organic that wasn't a plant or a tree or it's like something other that's natural-ish, you know what I mean? Like, I've built some really weird coral structures or trees and things like that, like other organics, never a creature though before, so give me some leeway. This isn't the best dragon you're gonna see possibly, but I'm damn proud of it. And it's, by the way, it started becoming designed after dragon fruit. So yeah, okay, let me see. Does this work? Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Okay, so firstly, let's start with the absolute awesomeness that is the initial dragon, the finished product. Look at this. Look at this absolute... the teethies, I wanted to... And also, inadvertently, I had realized... as I was designing and making this dragon, I had turned it into the jaguar pose. If you don't know what the jaguar pose is, actually this would be a good time. Where's it? Jaguar car logo. It was only after I showed this actually to my parents that they told me, like, hey, you really just, you built the freaking jaguar logo. Let me just pop that out here. Yay! Sinachu! Hi! Welcome in, Sinachu. Okay, like this. Wait, I messed up everything. How did I do this? Damn tabs. Okay, adjust this. Okay, so I think if I just go settings, this, that. Basically, I had inadvertently posed this dragon into just the classic jaguar pounce kind of pose. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay. And... Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. There. See this? I had inadvertently posed the dragon into kind of this. Kind of. I didn't mean for this, but it happened. So you see, like, but the physicality of the jaguar is not a bad thing, I think, for a jaguar, like, I mean, a dragon to have. I think it looks awesome. So I was complimented by that. Hey, magnetic curvature, hey! So, basically, had no idea what I wanted to pose this dragon. Basically, when I decided I wanted to make a dragon, I went and looked at art of dragons, made sure they weren't AI generated because they get everything wrong with that, but I also was looking at, I would say like dragon art from games, dragon art from like D&D. D&D has some freaking amazing dragon designs. Also the Dragonborn with like their head shape and everything and the types of horns that they can have, that was also cool. And also just regular Minecraft tutorials. And when I was looking at Minecraft tutorials, I noticed something funny. Okay, let's get into this for a sec. I noticed that some of the dragon types and styles were either heckin' big chonker dragon. I'm talking from build height to sea level, possibly even bedrock, like mega bases, mega bases. From the sky, like out of render distance, were some things about that dragon. Like I knew unless someone had their chunks turned up really high to render in this entire dragon, I don't think they'd be able to see the majesty of this giant beast. But also, I knew it would be a lot of material gathering to build this in survival. This is also my first time building something in creative mode with the intention of building it in survival and actually building it in survival. It's my first time too. So first organic, first dragon. I plan on building more dragons. I think they're very sick. I think they're very neat. But yeah, so next thing, the second type, by the way, these dragons, these giant dragons, when they decide to scale up a monster or dragon or design that big, the level of detail and like extravagance that you can put onto a dragon, like I don't know how to say this, but basically like you can make it look detailed. Hey, Osa Pixie, hi, thank you. Welcome in. I hope you're interested in dragons and a little bit of chill Friday vibes. That's what we got today. But the dragons, when they were that large, and you took a photo of them, like a screenshot, and you got it with shaders on too, yeah, they were incredible. Some of them looked like nicely like posed and things like that, or like, you know, climbing off of a mountain and like roaring into the distance, like beautiful builds. And then the second type of dragon, I would say like Gemini Tay does the like best job with these, what I would call like elven dragons. You know what I mean? Like, elven dragons to me are like the very sleek, I would call it aerodynamic, kind of bird-like, less dinosaur-like. Oh yeah, that's a good way to put it. Instead of the dragons being bird-like, they were dinosaur-like for the big, like, these are the ones that I would picture guarding a mountainside. Like, they would have a helm, they would just chill there, possibly more land, but yeah. And then the very... elegant, fae-like, elven-like dragons that look like birds more than dinosaurs. And my dragon, I think, kind of lands smack on into dinosaur territory. Is buff a little bit. I gave my dragon, like, actual biceps. A lot of fiddling around with what makes a good, like, dragon arm. I knew I wanted to have the pose like this, like outwards like that. But yeah. And I also, designing the head also was important. I would call this more dinosaur-like than anything, right? Definitely not bird-like. I wanted to have like a snarl type of thing. You see like that wave goes from here to here, and good teethies. You got good teethies. Simplistic with that. And also the size of it isn't that big. I think from head to tail, It's like less than 100 blocks. I think it's less than 100 blocks. I need to measure this out actually. Um, yeah, and then design the entire tail of it. Claws. Oh goodness, the amount of time I spent designing the legs and the claws that I wanted to, because again, kind of pterodactyl, kind of bird. It's like dragons are a myth, right? They are a mythological kind of creature. So I wanted to work that in. Actually, we can fly around here. So look, there are many, many, many iterations of dragons, all with things changing about them. So there's gonna be some shapes here. Look a little bit wonk. Oh yeah, like that. Like these. Basically, it all came down to Axiom. I actually learned a lot. I would recommend if you want to get into Axiom, Calvin, and also Grian, who's recently getting into Axiom a lot. I freaking love those tutorials, especially by Calvin. For example, here is when I was working out what kind of shading I wanted for the dragon. So I discovered that there's a thing with Axiom where you can do auto shade kind of thing. So you can decide and highlight parts of the build. And I decided to really mess around and tinker with that. And also Axiom, I'd say, was the best tool ever for figuring out proportions fast and easily. That it's just like such a step up from World Edit. It's absurd to me. But yeah, so here's when I was designing out wings, different wing set types. So I was thinking like, okay, do I make it green? Do I add an edge to it? Do I make it pink? Or do I make it just glass? And then the final set when I decided upon having little like seeds, because then I was like, I'm gonna make a green dragon, and I love fruit, so I called them. I called this dragon fruit, because dragon fruit. Yeah, with the little seeds. It's silly, but I love it. I like this so much. Yeah, and then mapping out with different colors and things. So wait, let's fly a little bit further over here. Here is like a demo texture ball kind of thing. Here we also have like an initial, just also, if you're working on a build or something in Minecraft and you want to make sure that the shapes are correct before anything else, my advice is put that thing in one solid block palette so that you can just see the shapes. Just see the shapes. Work on that. And also, this was me trying to tinker with how could I possibly shade out like scales, if that makes sense, like the belly scales that like crocodiles have. I wanted that kind of vibe. Ultimately, though, settled on that lime green hollow version of a dragon there. Let's go on further. This is like a test demo of like a fully green dragon with my block palette down there. Set that up nice. Oh yeah, and then here was like my start of a wing. Again, a lot of changing to try and make the wings look better. If anything, I would change in the future how the wings come outwards. But then again, it's kind of like it's midway through a wing beat, so I don't... Yeah, there was a lot of tinkering about that too. Yeah. And also, I think we're gonna come across here. Ah, yes, okay. So, down here, we have the wonky shapes of the paws. Yeah. Look at this. So, initial shaping, seeing what I wanted to have a heel, what I wanted to have a paw, and I believe this is close to the ultimate design. Wait, this is the ultimate design. See? Ultimately decided to give it the 3 little front claws and like a... I think it would be terrible to have a heel spike kind of claw thing coming out, but it looked good, so I picked that. And also flipping and rotating it to see posing, because at that point I hadn't figured out what kind of posing would I want for these legs to be in. So I was also rotating, fiddling around with that. That was so much weird organic work. And if we go up here, there was also... Oh yeah, here was the tails. I was trying to figure out that too. Ultimately decided on that one. But yeah. Figured that out. So yeah, I like this. Oh yeah, and the way that I also started off with the body, because I wanted to create my own style rather than replicating another, so instead of following like aesthetics of those elven dragons I talked about, or those dinosaur dragons. I wanted to just make my own. So I literally I separated all of the elements. So I separated the head and neck, I separated the wings, then I separated the arms and the legs, and then ultimately came up with how the body would look afterwards. Now, if we go over here, yeah. This was the place where I think I started shaping it out. Yeah. I wanted to make it look intimidating a little bit. Yeah. There was like several stages of progressively either smoothing out or kind of building out how the dragon looks. Yeah. I would say also, there's this one tool in Axiom. Maybe I should make a tutorial. Maybe if people want, I can make a tutorial on like things I use the most in Axiom, I'd say. But there's a really awesome thing that you can do. There's like a little coding library thing where it automatically wants to link up and mesh things. Grian recently used that in his Hermitcraft build, and that's actually where I learned about that tool. Super useful. Super useful. It's like a mesh connecting tool. It's really, really sick. Like, yeah, we go over here. And I believe, was it at this point? One of the next ones. Yeah. The final dragon, of course, I flipped it over, across over here. But also want to make sure that the overall lighting and the shading type would hit correctly. And I had the design of the arms. Yeah, to just basically have like bicep, tricep, and a little wrist. See these? Look at these two little blocks on the sides here. Is just to give like a further impression of a little bit of a wrist. I think honestly, for my first time doing a build like this, I think I did a pretty good job. I'm proud of it. Especially what I like is the eyes. These eyes. And the nose that I decided to add the little bits of black wool and a little bit of red just for the mouth. And then we fly over here. Yeah, it's a little bit of a funky pose. I still feel like it could be caught in like action flying. It was so funny that the show, like, hey, I built this. That's just the Jaguar logo. That's just the Jaguar. I subliminally did it. Subliminally. But yeah, that's my dragon. Oh, and you know what else we can do? Wait, options, video settings. Wait. Shader specs. Wait. Apply. Wait, I want to see how bro looks. I want to see how bro looks, cause I posted these to my Twitter on the SMP, the Willowglade SMP, but wait. I haven't seen on my world how bro looks. Wait. The glowing eyes. Of course, mobs are spawning like crazy on this platform. Lighting was not built into this build. Lighting absolutely was not built in. I've decided what I'm going to be doing for this on the SMP is I'm going to be adding little green candles. You know, barely there kind of candles, since the light level that mobs spawn at is light level 0. So I figured I'm just going to add maybe some spikes of candles all across the body, because it is spawning mobs like crazy. It is spawning mobs. Oh, and I do plan, something funny, I'm living inside of this dragon. This is my base. So technically, this goober is my first ever, like, this is essentially my starter base. This is essentially my starter base, is a freaking dragon. I hadn't even thought about that, because I was just like, I just want to build a dragon. I just wanted to build a dragon with like complete personal bias being green and pink, and I just wanted it's my starter base. I've never seen any one of my YouTubers, like, I've seen people build coliseums and things, and I built a dragon. How am I ever gonna top this? I'm gonna build different things, of course, for my starter base, but yeah, this is my dragon. He's a good dragon. Oh, and I love that I gave him just a solid cheeky. Cheeky. He's a cheeky. Got cheeks. And little horns. I don't know what the purpose or reason of them is, but I think it adds to the profile of this dragon. anyone has any questions on further how to like get to this build, honestly, there's something cute. Wait. There's something really, really cute. I don't want to break what I got right now, but one of the things is smooth, distort, shadowed, extrude, modify. No. Or was it text? No. Code. Script. The heart. Wait. Yeah, this makes automatically a little heart. I freaking use that as a shape for the chest of the dragon. Just because that looked correct. It worked out to me. See? There's a heart that was used to build this out. Yay, that's my dragon. Also, I hadn't thought about this. This is a pro tip also. Like, I think this is like my final pro tip. Yo, awesome Pixie with the stream watch streak. You're on a 7-stream streak. Awesome. Thank you. But yeah, this one, pro tip, if you're ever designing something and you want to make a build that's just freaking giant and can be exposed to the elements, don't use wool. Look at me right now. Okay, look at me. Look at me. Don't use wool, because wool is flammable, and if fire tick isn't turned off, every piece of wool will light up every other piece of wool, and lightning storms exist. And this, I've also hollowed it out, so additionally there are pieces of this build that will not be exposed to rain, and the thunderstorms bring lightning, which sets things on fire. I hadn't thought about that. Luckily, I thought about it before anything had happened on the Willowglade SMP, because I put lightning rods way up high above the sky, like tracing out my dragon, just so that the wool won't eventually get set on fire. Because that would have been a nightmare, and I don't want to think about that. Okay, so I think that is like most of Dragon Talk done. The person who like specifically asked this of Willowglade SMP isn't like active right now. I think it's like time zones things. So I will drop. I will probably get into a VC with them and just like tell them how I did things. But I might just switch the title and put in Willowglade, because yeah. Okay, there you go. Good. Hopefully that changed. Did that change? Oh heavens. Yes. Okay, we got it. And I will hop over. Super quit. Lovely freaking build in the world. So many iterations of so many things, because it pretty much is like sketching. I would say, at least, like, you want to get continuously a rough shape out, and the only kind of way that you can really finesse, to me at least, the shapes and things like that, is you have to go in by hand, and that's what I did. It took me a week, I'd say, to get from having an idea about a dragon to having a build that I can put in an SMP, using Litematica and everything. That was also my first time building from Litematica. It's so weird to build with Litematica. Also, yeah, you know, pro tip also, if you're building with Litematica, do it mostly at night, because all the blocks glow at night, and you'll have a way easier time telling the differences between textures of blocks if you're building at night. Yep, this is my pro tip. Okay, we fired this up. Hopefully that works. Grah. Hi, I'm sipping my coffee. Hi. I hope y'all been well. Yeah, taking care of yourself. Eat something, drink something, by the way. Yo, get some hydration, okay? Okay, we're firing up Willowglade. And you guys are gonna get to see how it actually looks in the SMP. Plus, with like the little cutie critters I've added to the base, plus some magical instruments. Yeah. And I'm not talking like actual instruments. I'm talking about like the weirdest, kind of cool, wonkiest, elegant type of magic I've ever seen before. Ars Nouveau, which my friend Alfred taught me about. It's like purple and gold. Literally all of the items and blocks that you need for this magic mod are purple and gold, looking like they were literally also, I'd say, designed by elves in all of their whimsy. And that they do cool things and they have cool particle effects, so they make me very, very happy. Okay, let's go. Wait, resizing. How do I size this? Wait, okay, that should be good. That's wrong. How are you still seeing that? I closed that down. What? Huh? How is it still seeing that Minecraft instance when I closed that down? Huh? Tech, please stop accomplishing wizardry. I know I was just speaking about wizardry. That doesn't mean you have to start doing it right now, bro. Okay, okay. The pop. Okay, and stretch this. Here we go. Much better. Much better. Firing up a little glade. Do you see, by the way, this incredible rainbow forest? I just love that that's a biome. And I didn't know also that in addition to this Ars Nova having these rainbow biomes. But yeah, this is the same mod, by the way. The rainbow forest, that's part of the same mod, Ars Nova. Is that there are individual forests with like a mass domination of just one of these types of trees. So you'll find a completely purple forest, green forest, blue forest. The blue forests are like these swampland marsh-like forests where we fought that one water wizard guy. Yeah. It is fun. I haven't seen actually a fully like red forest. I imagine that would look a lot like the Nether. Would it have lava? Would it have lava? That'd be sick. Come on, come on. Load. Load. Come on. Let me in. Let me in. Let's go. Let's rock it. I think we're gonna fight a wither. We're gonna fight a wither. It's gonna be fun. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, Lord. Come on. Willow Glade. I know. You got this. You can do this. Please. You got this. I believe. The fairy lights are twinkling, okay? It looks beautiful. The screenshot even is on a freaking shader pack. You got this, okay? Come on, Willow Glade. Let me in. By the way, this isn't like for the actual SMP yet. This is booting up for the pack. But don't worry, normally I get in just fine. So I don't know. I do not know. Come on. Come on, bro. Oh, this is when I need my emergency freaking penguin, okay? This is when I have my penguin. What? Penguin? Penguin, can you help the situation? Can you help the situation, Penguin? Penguin, freaking help! Let's go! Thank you, Penguin! Thank you! Alright, now we go. Now we go. Ooh. Also, gra. Let's go. Yeah, it's a chill Friday. Let's just casually go fight a wither and build a dragon. Average Friday things. That's cool. Loading terrain. Damn, it's loading a lot of terrain. Actually, I don't know how different modded Minecraft loads in things. I know nothing about this kind of tech, but if it's loading all the terrain around me, or is it loading everything I loaded in? Okay, brah. Am I in? I'm in, let's go. Okay, sick. Alright, so up in here, we have 3 wither skulls. Do I have any soul sand? Yes, I do. Okay. We might have to lock in a little bit. We're gonna fight a wither. Because, yeah. Oh, yeah. And look at this. So, I want to talk about this. Oh, it's only 1% full. Do I have spares? Wait, no, that's Iron Spells and Spell Books. I want Ars Nova. Yeah, okay. Hey-oh! Welcome in. Yeah, so this is Ars Nova. This is an example of an Ars Nova type of thing. It literally is powered by purple, which is aka source, and everything's just purple and gold. Then you have this thing, which is a Whorlsprig blossom, and it makes these little guys. Look at him. It's a Whirlysprig. And it tells me how it's doing. It's extremely happy. It doesn't seem like it wants anything else. Yes, because I have planted an entire forest around this little guy and a garden. And the cute thing about him, if you place source here, so let me just actually harvest some of these crops. I don't actually need the harvest, but I need them to continue growing in stages. Because you see, and I'll just throw this out like so. Because you see, the way this thing is, it's an agronomic source link. It works on taking the energy, or like the little extra, I would say, magical essence that happens when plants grow, and turns it into source, the purple stuff. Yeah. And then the little buddy flies around and collects the resources of literally every single block around it. I'm talking flowers, sapling of the nearby trees, wood, logs of the nearby trees, all kinds of things, even things that you normally get and harvest from the grass and the farmland. So I'm now getting potatoes and carrots and apples and melon seeds from just this tiny little farm in excess because of that little guy. These little guys. And I think I have a secondary one over here. I don't want to have too many of these because I don't want to lag out the server. There's a bunch of other little critters there. I think there's like four main critters that they have here. Then again, there are these wyverns. There's these bookworms, worms that are like these little miniature dragons with books as wings. So they're like flying books, but they're little dragons. It's cute. I like it. And yeah, we have one over here. He's also collecting. Good job. Good job. See? And I can tell how happy they are. There's also one, so like this little guys are, Whirlysprigs are dedicated to plants. Other creatures, there's one that's dedicated to animal drops. There's the mermaid, which is dedicated to like fishing drops. And then there's one that is a little witch sat on top of a broomstick that helps you with crafting recipes. Yeah, I think that's really freaking neat. Hello, bees. Yeah. So there's my freaking dragon. Let's go. Oh, I'm trying to collect every single bird type of these little guys, the naturalist ones. So far I have the cardinal, blue jay, robin, and sparrow, and the little finch. I'm also collected up the owls. Also, Hexarai, the mod that has the wizard broomsticks, has an option for literally kind of message delivering owls. It's so freaking cute. Also the ghosts. Ghosts is a weird thing. They're little creatures. They spawn at night in forests, and you tame them with glowberries. There's 4 or 5 varieties also of ghosts. I want to get the little sproutling ghost. That's a little guy who literally is really hard to find. Of course, I've done this to myself. They hide in the ground, and literally just the little sprout of the top of their head is visible from the forest floor. But yeah, see, this is source. Everything here runs on purple and gold. We have the entirety of this. Thinking over here, I might like make a kitchen and maybe a pond. Just turn this into like living quarters. I'm kind of pitching it like this dragon ate an entire forest and a wizard's magical tower. So I could add to that, like leave some like mob skulls or things like this, kind of like a shark. He's a good dragon. Also, I'm perpetually Mary Poppins on this server because this umbrella makes it so I never like fall to my death, and I've got so many little magic items and things that make me fly. Like, look at this. Boom! See? I'm still at cloud height. Also, I can plummet straight to the ground. Hi. Now, I need to fight that wither. I need to fight that wither because I need to level up this little bug. So I need a wither star. Now I might message some people, ask if someone wants to help me fight a wither, because I have a little bit of PTSD from fighting a wither solo only one time before on Bedrock. So we'll see how this goes, and hopefully not die. Wither ship air loot, no. There was... Yeah, we were fighting the wither here. I remember. Whoa, why is there a phantom member in there suddenly? Okay. We're fighting the wither all the way out here. Yep, I'll remember this. Yep. Right around here. The heck is this? The blackwood planks. Funky. Interesting. Okay. Maybe I should message somebody that I'm going to do this, because I don't know. Do you guys think I could take on a wither alone, solo? Ah. Let's see if anyone can join right now. I'm still worried about it. Whew. I think I talked about this once on another person's stream when we were also fighting a wither, but literally one of the times I fought a wither on my solo Bedrock world was, I know a Bedrock wither can be really difficult, I know that, but it blew up my netherite armor, it destroyed all my items, and I didn't play Minecraft for like 3 months afterwards, came back like 3 times with the old like diamond armor sets, unenchanted diamond armor sets that I was getting from the end loot, and I tried to just keep pelting it, but of course it would always regen to at least like half health. It killed all the iron golems that I had summoned to try and help me, and ultimately the only way that I beat it on my world was because I used the health pots. I brewed up an entire inventory worth of health pots and golden apples because health potions do damage to undead mobs, and Wither is an undead mob, so I just literally resorted to just chucking potions, like random, go, just do things, please, and it was throwing everything at that Wither, and it eventually died to healing potions. Not even to me. It was I became a witch, okay? I threw potions at my problems. I threw a potion at it, so... Oh, boy. Okay. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. I mean, the worst that can happen is I'll die, and then there'll be a wither just flying around here. That's not like the best option. I'd like it for it to die rather quickly. I've got a not bad bow. I have to fight a wither. I have to. If I want to level up my mage spellbook in Ars Nova, yeah, can cast tier 2 glyphs or lower. I want to cast tier 3 glyphs. And, why is this making me so damn nervous? Okay. Well, I know why it's making me so damn nervous, but come on, I fought with like a group of people, like 4 withers in a row on the Mir's live stream in this exact location. Why is this stressing me? Okay. Bro, I can't even. Is that foreshadowing? Should I not even entertain this? Okay, hold on, give me a sec. Okay. 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 Maybe I should sleep. It's okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We have this thing. Green face smiling. Yeah, okay. there's no going back from this. Ah! Go, 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 go. Okay. I will feel so happy if I kill this. I will kill this. I will kill this. Oh, you bastard. Go and fight me. Oh, yeah. How am I missing a few of these? Okay. Get him, get him. Get him. Come on, get him. Come on. Come on, come on. Oh, oh, a little bit low on health. Okay, eat. Go, go, go. Come on. Come on. Come on, go into melee mode. Melee mode, whatever. Ah! Come on, you dingus. Come on. Oh, you cause me so much PTSD, bro. Seeing you facing me is freaking me out. Ah, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. Yes, melee mode. Come on, fight me. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I'm doing increased damage too. Good, 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 good. Come on, I watched my friend freaking one-shot you. I watched them. Cat freaking one-shotted you with a mace. That was awesome. Okay, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Where are you, boy? 15 HP. Come on. I did it! I did it on my own! Oh, this is the first time I ever killed a wither on my own. I got it. I got it. Okay, that one really wasn't so bad. They were right. That was okay. I did blow up a lot more of this area. Oof to all this ice, but yeah, I got it. Okay, cool. Good. I'm gonna tell them I've killed them all. Mom. Three. Okay, okay. Whoa. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can show you all this. This is like a super sick map. I don't know what kind of map this is. It's really, really cool because you can zoom out. This one. Yeah, this one. This one. I don't know. UI theme Victorian. Yeah, I set this to this. This is a really, really sick map. And you can see exactly everything I've explored on this server in one map by just zooming out. It's super freaking awesome. Also, you can see like the different border expansions. Wait, I feel like I'm gonna die to a drowned. Winning a fight against a wither, then proceeding to die to a drowned is not what I want on today, okay? That's not on the itinerary. Not at all today. Nah, miss me. Gra. Also, you see like this waystone. Did you guys know that chunks in Minecraft are not on a 1-block middle? Like it's a 2-block middle in a chunk in Minecraft? So I'm gonna have to build something that's gonna have a 1-block interior and a 2-block exterior. It's gonna drive me insane. But I do want to build like a tower or something to reach the dragon because I'm fearing for the worst maybe. I don't know. See, because we've got this lovely type of death mod that means that you can always like warp backwards. It's like literally slash back and you warp back to your death location. I don't know if I'll ever come a point where I lose all of my stuff completely, because that's the only reason I would build such a tall tower, essentially, because I would like to be able to just hop up and get to my base with all my stuff if I lose everything. Also, I don't know if I will. I don't know. I don't know if I will. But who cares? We killed the freaking wither. Oh, and also, wait, I got something cute to tell you. Wait. Advancements. It's husbandry, right? Yes, it's husbandry. I have every single cat variant on this server. I've got every single one. It's a complete catalog. Took a lot of hunting from villagers and things like that, but yeah, I got it all. Yeah, I got it all. Yeah. The next kind of mod I'm trying to, like, 100%, I would say, would be these hamsters. The hamsters are so cute. Okay, so we need Totem of Undying, emeralds, and then my thing, a Wilden Tribute. Okay, up in my book, Wilden Tribute, Totem of Undying, 2 of these. I think I did this in the wrong way. Wait, like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Archmage Spellbook, the strongest spellbook you can have on this server. Let's freaking go. Okay, so look, it kept all my things. Yeah, these are actually my spells. So I got one called Begone. I've got a Bullet of Petals, which is the silliest magic thing I could think of. So it's a projectile that also, yeah, will someone's projectiles will hit plants and materials that do not block motion. Yep. Then I have one Harm, which is just to take damage. Amplify, which increases the harm. Then another harm, then another harm. Then a Snare, which is like stops entities from jumping, moving and jumping. Extend time will increase the duration of this effect. Snaring a block created from the focus block. Shaping it will cause it to attempt to place itself immediately. Yeah. And then I also have Freeze and Sensitive for Freeze, which means I forgot about this. And then I also have Spark. So basically, whoever gets hit by this gets snared, so they get slowness, they start freezing, and they also get electrocuted. This is my Bullet of Petals. Oh, and then also we have like the simplest, cutest thing ever, which is Pretty Light. Look out. I love it. I love it so much. Oh yeah, this is Amir. By the way, this is a photo of me and Amir. Amir is learning also that photography mod that we have on the server. Never touched it, never understood it. Apparently it takes a lot of the realistic aspects of developing film, including like dipping it in like the different chemicals, basically to bring out the photoreactive parts of the image and giving it some color. So yeah, you need like cyan, yellow, and pink. No, cyan, yellow, and magenta. Yeah, magenta. I forgot about it. There's the RGB, right? That's red, green, blue. But then there's like the higher definition one, which includes like exactly cyan, magenta, and yellow. Yeah. That's how you can make all the colors from just those three. It's really impressive to me. But yeah, we have this. My cats. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, and this is like a funny thing. This is a coffer. It's from that Hexerai mod. Apparently there's a version of this that works also like an ender chest. Which is freaking neat. Oh yeah, this is my crystal ball. Wait, let's sleep. Let's eat. Let's go. I'm so happy. Okay. Oh, and for some reason, my villagers have been disappearing. Yes, why are there 3 of you in this room? There's only 2 beds, okay. And in this room there's 4 of them. Those only have 2 beds. But my farmer villager always goes missing, and so does my cleric. Cleric, what are you doing out here? What? There's a reason why you're the apprentice. Where did the cleric master go? I once leveled you guys up all the way to master. What the heck happened? Oh yeah, and something funny. Okay, if anyone ever plays on Quark and wants to get all the blossom tree kind of, I wonder what. Oh yeah, the bees are coming from that tree. Okay, yeah. Get all the trumpets. I cannot recommend enough getting ours because then all of the little sprigs will be harvesting all of the saplings. These are hard to get. Warm trumpet saplings, like all the different types of trumpet saplings are really hard to get. I cut down an entire tree. It was a giant freaking tree. They always grow super big. And then I cut it down and I only got 2 saplings. I don't know. This is just, maybe it's just the me thing that across 2 SMPs, I've had a hard time getting a lot of these type of saplings. They don't drop that much. So I'm very, very much grateful for you, little guy. I'm very, very thankful for you, dude. Honestly, I don't know what much much else to show on this stream. I think I might call it here. I just wanted it to be like a short and sweet little go into how I made a dragon. Might go more in depth and possibly like do like a collab stream with said person, walk them through like Axiom and things like that. Might make an Axiom tutorial, honestly, guide, because it's a delight to work with, I'll tell you that much. Because you know what? The biggest freaking feature about that is the undo button. Anything, anywhere. If I'm learning it and it doesn't have an undo button, I am scared, I am shaking, I don't know what to do with it, but Axiom made it really, really easy for me to learn, because I can just undo all my mistakes. I'll tell you one thing, a little bit of lore. This dragon almost didn't happen because I almost selected the entire thing and alt-deleted it, so we almost had no dragon. I almost lost all my work. That is another reason why I duplicate literally everything I have when I make it. And also, you know, building with Lightmatica, so all of this then was moved over to this world with Lightmatica, and building with Lightmatica, really interesting, certainly a level up from the way I used to do it, which was building, honest to goodness, from a photo. Yep, I used to take my phone, and literally, because my old laptop, by the way, I couldn't take good screenshots with it, so I would go and take a photo of my screen, and then look at that, and build after it. I got really, really good at it. I could rebuild entire castles, interiors, and just, like, also recall what was I doing, what was, like, my design, everything, and it was so kind of tedious. It definitely built up a skill though, and I'm very grateful for Lightmatica and Axiom to be made, and mods and the coders. Thank you for that. I want to gush about it because it's such a quality of life improvement from building in Bedrock, where every single block you placed had to be placed by hand. There wasn't world edit, to then learning world edit for a couple years, doing build commissions and things with world edit, and then we have Axiom, which is just like a leveled up version of world edit. You're telling me I don't need to memorize which way I need to rotate in degree. I can just see it in three-dimensional space like it's Blender. It's so neat. It's so cool. So yeah. And then Lightmatica was just the cherry on top. I didn't need to take photos of this entire dragon. I could just have it and already see everything. Oh, and yeah, the glass of the wing, that is majorly why I'm telling you, build in the dark, build at nighttime, just because you'll see where the heck all this transparent blocks are meant to go. Heck yeah. Okay. I think that's about everything. I'm gonna raid into somebody. I think that's about everything. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I completed the Blooming Nature, discover all the biomes in this freaking massive map. All of these waystones, all of these places. Oh yeah, wait, how's my dragon look on the map? Oh, that looks sick! Also, you can see how is those mobs spawning in a cave? It's daytime. How are the mobs? But yeah, you can see. That looks so cool! Oh, this is... I wasn't looking. I always open my map when I'm out exploring so I can, like, see, like, where's the next biome I need to go to or something like that. I wasn't looking at home, and look at all the spikes, too. I'm happy I did that. There needs to be a green version of slabs, and I'm so excited for this next update of the Chaos Cubed with the wool slabs and wool stairs. Oh boy, that is just gonna be a delight. That's just gonna be phenomenal. Also, yeah, ours adds a ground spore blossom. I don't know, if I can't convince y'all to get Ars Elemental for like a magical thing with the Ars Nouveau, get it just because you have the option to make an entire like garden of these. You can use them for so many decorations. Now I want this spore blossom also to be able to be placed on walls and like glass panes and things like that. Like I want more ways to place. I want mini versions of these. I want to like place them like candles. What do we call these? When you have like mini tiny little things. That yes. I love spore blossoms. I love Oh my goodness, I can make the sickest water lilies now with those spore blossoms. I really, really could. I really, really could. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. It was short, but I hope it was sweet. And I will be heading off for now. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday. No, like seriously, I don't know why, but always the days and like weekends especially always get so short, way too fast. So I hope you have a good, restful, relaxful, at least as much as you can get of your weekend, okay? Genuinely, okay? Alright, there you go, there's my raid message. Why do I never get it right on the first try? I always switch around the S and the T. That's right, there we go. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom, let's see. We're going right into. Alrighty. Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. A little bit hectic. Killed a wither. Showed how I built a dragon. Has a dragon now. Sick. Oh yeah, also I forgot about one thing. One of my inspirations for this dragon was Toothless, because very cat-like, also giant like muzzle / head and bulky design. It was really, really cool. But somehow also sleek. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. If you did, be sure to hit the notification bell, as I don't have a schedule. I do always plan on streaming often, and also I've got some things planned. Apparently, June is gonna be looking kind of crazy. I mean, July. July is gonna be kind of crazy. Y'all take care now, okay? Take care of yourself, eat something, drink something, and stay awesome, okay? Bye-bye! Bye-bye!